Hey there, friends. Thanks for checking in. You are looking at two very good 45 ACP handguns. Here's my Sig P220 and my Desert Eagle 1911 Commander size. These two guns match up very well. I love all guns, but I really have a special place in my heart for quality guns like these. These go over $800 each. So they're definitely well made, great companies. Magnum Research makes the Desert Eagle. And of course, can't go wrong with a Sig Sauer. They match up very well. Take a look at this size. Just right off the bat, you can just see it. They're both metal frames, by the way, and they both feel very similar. You can see the barrel length. Now the P220 here, this is a carry edition, or shall I say a carry model. Most of the P220s have a longer barrel, but this one doesn't. Both hold 8 rounds. Both shoot great. So here we have the P220, and the feel of it is very, very nice. It does have a metal frame with polymer grips, so it has a good feel to it. Magazine, 8 rounds. The magazines actually look identical, although this is stainless, as where the 1911 is blued. But here the feel of this is nicer than the Sig. It does have diamond, walnut checkering grips here. Nice firm feel to it. Does have some aggressive texturing right in the front and the rear of the grip. So you can definitely feel that. So I'm going to give the grip to the 1911. We can give the feel to the 1911. Those who have a 1911 know what I'm talking about. Speaking of that, whenever somebody says to you, 1911s are garbage. Oh, you don't need a 1911. You know what? Be careful talking to those people. By saying that, they are exposing their inexperience. That means they're so close-minded that they cannot appreciate a gun that's been around over 100 years, a proven platform, and honestly, a joy to shoot. And that's what I feel with not just this 1911, but many. But I do love this one. The features on the P220 are rather simple. It's kind of what you see is what you get. Let's take a look at the trigger. The double action, the Sig says it's 10-pound pull. And I would guess that's closer to a 12-pound pull. It just feels rather heavy to me. Now, the single action's 4 pounds. I'd agree with that. It's pretty crisp, and it's very nice, especially with live ammo. It does have the decocker right there. Rear serrations on the back, somewhat aggressive, straight up and down, work just fine. The overall feel of the gun is really good, and I have to say, I do like that gun a lot. Now we look at the 1911. Definitely more parts to it. Here we're talking about a thumb safety standard, a grip safety standard on 1911s. We do have a skeletonized hammer. Now, here we're looking at a big difference here. Double action, single action only. What does that mean? It means that the trigger pull is extremely light, right at about 3.5 pounds. And I have to say, that is a nice, crisp pull. And it doesn't matter if your finger's low on the trigger, high on the trigger. The whole trigger mechanism moves together wherever your finger is on that. Will not function without the grip safety down. We know that. That's just how it is. Take a look at this here. No bushing on this 1911. This is a bushingless barrel. Is the takedown more difficult? Yeah, a little bit, but it's no big deal. Nothing that you can't handle. Similar serrations, a little deeper cut. It doesn't make a difference. But let's take a look at that trigger once again. Just a nice pull. Great for follow-up shots. The sights, combat sights, does have a dot in the front here. Combat sights in the back. Would be nice to have night sights on it. Don't have it right now. Two awesome guns. Both these guns carry very well. Wouldn't be my first choice, but I know it is the first choice of many people to carry a 1911 because they shoot so well, extremely reliable. The P220 as well, especially this carry model. It's a little bit shorter and it carries very nicely, and both outside the waistband, which I definitely would recommend, but to each their own. Both these guns disassemble fairly easy, no big deal at all. I will say that the Sig is a little bit easier because with this bushingless 1911, you have to have this little pin here that comes with it, and it's not hard, don't get me wrong, but you do have to have that to disassemble the gun. So a little bit of an advantage there. From this shot here, you can see that the frame on the Sig looks a little beefier, but The 1911 makes up for it in the slide, no doubt about it. Both guns have full magazines, 8 rounds, 45 ACP, Sig P220 weighing in at 37 3/4 ounces. Here we have the Desert Eagle 1911, same condition, weighing in at 43 1/4 ounce. Okay, so which one would I take if I could only choose one? Well, the collector in me says definitely take the 1911. The range time fun with that light trigger pull says definitely take the 1911. However, I do like the night sights and the rail for home defense. So I guess I'm taking both. I couldn't give any of them up. Both are just quality guns. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.